Dr. O'Haron, you have been with UMCF since the beginning, first as a guest speaker and now part of the board. And my question to you today is, over the years working with UMCF, what are the results that you're seeing and what do you hope for the future going forward?
What I've seen is that we've come to understand that we need to reach out into the community, into churches, into masjids, to form small group communities that will eventually multiply so that we can expand our base. We know that the commitment of Muslims to the UMCF is clear, it's present, but we need to reach out further into the community to draw in more Christians and to spread our message so that people understand what we're trying to do. I think it's really important that people do understand that no one in the community is asking for conversion from one religion to another to do this work. We're here because we love God and that we love each other and we want peace. We're tired of the conflict and the war that goes on between Christians and Muslims and other people who hope to see conflict between Christians and Muslims. And so we believe that by forming small communities that will then form a larger community, we can achieve that peace, starting here and then spreading out internationally.
Are there different programs that are being put together so that we can achieve those results?
The UMCF is meeting in May. We're going to have a weekend where we brainstorm different ideas about what we can achieve. There will be Christian pastors that are there, church members, as well as members of the UMCF and members of the masjid in Islamburg, and from other mosques up and down the East Coast. So I guess by the spring, we'll be able to give people a sense of what they could participate in if they wanted to. And we'll have a sense of where we're going to go from here for the next year's plans.
Do you have any personal stories that you can share with us that testify to the success of UMCF?
Yeah. Last spring, I very much felt that I needed my Christian friends to meet my Muslim friends, and that it wasn't enough for me to be one of the few Christians that came to a UMCF event. And so I committed myself to having all my Muslim friends meet all my Christian friends, whether they're in my church or in my community groups or at my school. And so we had a luncheon at my home, and we had about 8 Muslim women meeting 8 Christian women, and together we shared stories of our faith. And every woman there really got beyond feeling uncomfortable with the fact that they didn't know that I was the only person they knew. And they felt very comfortable in the room knowing that every woman there was a woman of faith and was a woman who wanted to meet another woman of another faith and to grow that community. And so my friends have just asked me if we couldn't possibly go to Islamburg sometime soon. And so there will be another party at Professor O'Haron's house, and we're hoping to bring the party to Islamburg as well.
That sounds wonderful. Thank you so much for all of your efforts and for your participation and for what you've brought to UMCF and for taking time to have this interview.